So Twitch just released their new creator tool called Soundtrack. So what does this mean for streamers, creators, musicians, and artists moving forward? We're about to go through everything we know so far and how this can benefit you in the future. Check it out. Hey guys, what's going on and welcome back to another video. I'm Beatwalker. So today we're going to be looking at a new tool that Twitch just released called Soundtrack. Now what this essentially is a music database built within Twitch, or an additional integration within OBS or any other service that you use to stream to Twitch that brings in music that's curated by Twitch. So I'm going to explain everything. We're going to go through some of the notes, tell you everything you need to know, how to sign up for it because it's not out to the public yet. It's only in a beta phase right now, but let's take a look. All right, so this just got put out by Twitch today. I'm not going to read through everything. I'm just going to go through some important pieces. All right, so it says we're excited to announce a new creator tool that we've been developing over the past year, Soundtrack by Twitch. So if we click on that, this is essentially what it looks like. I'll go back to that here in a little bit. The important piece of this is it's not within Twitch. It's something separate that you have to add with your software, and it kind of integrates with Twitch. So it says Soundtrack gives you a curated collection of rights cleared music and integrates with your streaming software to separate your audio sources. So basically what that means is it's going to be separate. It's going to be separate from any audio that goes within Twitch. It kind of makes sense to me right in my head, but I still want to see what this looks like, because I think the idea, and it mentions it a little bit further, which I'll get to, is that they want to be able to separate music so it doesn't go through the Twitch platform, so then it won't be flagged in that sense. So they've created this tool to kind of mitigate that from happening in the future, and also allowed artists to get onto the curated playlist that they have and stuff like that. And I'll show you how to submit to that if you're interested in doing that. Stream worry free, which means you don't have to worry about the Twitch strikes or anything like that. So it says music from Soundtrack is separated onto its own audio channel. So again, it's going to be separate from any Twitch sounds that are coming through, whether it's your game, your chat, anything like that. It's just a separate audio source, right? Easy. And then I'll link all this below so you can read through all of it if you want. But of course, some of the major partners and distributors are here. DistroKid, the one I use, is on here, and we'll take a look at that because they already have the submission tool within DistroKid to submit your music now, which is great. So here you go. Are you a musician, label, or publisher? Yes. All right, so we'll look at that in a little bit. First, we just want to look at what this is. To me, it just looks like Spotify. And what they're going to be doing is they have some playlist curators, and they'll be creating their own playlist. So, you know, there's a chance that your music can get on the playlist, but it's not all guaranteed. So there is a chance. So don't think that it's just going to be popular music or music that they select, you know, so you have an opportunity to submit that if you want. So yeah, this just goes through what it is, how to download all that, but of course we don't have it yet, so I really don't care to see that. What I want to know is some of the questions that I had when I was looking at this. How to submit a track. So independent artist labels can submit their music using one of Soundtrack's preferred distributors, DistroKid or SoundCloud. SoundCloud has a new thing called Repost now, so you'll be able to submit through that. And then DistroKid is kind of the same way. So if you're with DistroKid, you know what this looks like. If you're not, basically you have all the options that any distributor would have. So Spotify, Apple Music, and then the big one here, which I didn't highlight, is Twitch. Okay, Soundtrack by Twitch. So now it gives you an option to submit directly to them, and this is within the upload of DistroKid. And what's good also is you can go out to your previous releases and actually add that. And I've already added it here, but if you didn't have the option, or if you did have the option to add stores, you can just add it there and then you know, it'll submit it, I'm assuming, to the soundtrack database. Yep. So here's the next question. If a creator submits their music, does it mean it will be featured? Since it is curated, it means that submitting a track does not guarantee that it will be added. So just again, keep that in mind. It's not a guarantee, but you can submit. Another big one was it's only going to be available on PC right now. So Mac users, we're just going to have to wait. I do have a PC that I stream from, so I don't have a problem with that. And then overall, I just had a question about how this is going to work. Again, this is the reason they added this, is because they said music from soundtrack is not captured in your stream, in your stream archives or clips, right? So this is telling me that it's a separate plugin or some sort that's going to go into like OBS, and it's going to separate the music and separate your audio sources that are going to the VOD, right? So it allows Twitch to be able to not flag any channels, because there's not essentially going to be no music that's going to be going through Twitch's database. Again, without hands-on and feeling out the system, I don't know exactly what it's going to be like. But what it seems to me is Twitch kind of created its own Spotify, I guess. And that it's basically like a music player, and the playlists and stations are curated by Twitch and the music staff. So they have their own curators and their own people looking at music. Again, it's a chance for you to get your music out there on a different platform, which is always good to get exposure and stuff like that. And it's also good if Twitch already sent this out to bigger creators and they're trying it out and testing it out, and they're just hitting a random playlist that has already been curated. You can get exposure. I believe when I read through here, it'll have the artist name and stuff like that, and some form of integration, which is good. So I think this is a big win for artists and creators, because they're not going to be flagged anymore. But again, we just have to see how this plays out, and how the variety that we can get on there and stuff like that. And already just going through some of these artists that I'm familiar with and some distributors I'm familiar with, they're gonna have a pretty big lineup at launch. So like Chilled Cow, I know it's some really good chill music on there. DistroKid, which is what I use, Porter Robinson, EDM guy. Symphonic Distribution, they're my guys in Tampa. I love them. Great distribution center. Yeah, Unibeats, EDM stuff. Monster Cat, they've been EDM label forever. SoundCloud, CD Baby, Dim Mac, Steve Aoki, and those guys. Insomniac, EDM. So if you're an EDM artist, I think you just looking at this, you can already tell that a lot of the focus is on EDM stuff. So by all means, start getting your music over here. Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. And last thing, I just wanted to, so right now there's a wait list for it. So you want to click the join wait list, click whatever streaming app you're using, and then hit proceed on it. I've already hit it, so I'm not going to do it, but it's going to prompt you to log into Twitch. So if you don't have a Twitch account, make sure you create a Twitch account, and then it'll shoot you a notification through Twitch somehow. So just wanted to throw that out there. If you want to get on the wait list for it, that's the only way it's available now, because it's in a beta stage. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share my thoughts on this, share with you guys or with anybody that's listening. I think it's a great opportunity for musicians, for creators. If you're getting started on Twitch, you won't have to worry anymore about music. Hopefully they have a good selection of music, and it's a pretty broad selection. So this will definitely be helpful. Again, if you like stuff like this, if you want me to do anything different, let me know. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will see you next time. Later, guys.